All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and I have been extraordinarily busy lately. Um, I haven't been streaming. I haven't been playing that much of anything lately because I did just get done with a streak of 8 in a row at work. So today is my first day off in over a week, and even before that, it was a little bit hectic. Um, so with that being said, I am in good company here on the Minions server, and again, not naming and shaming or anything like that, but nobody has been playing. It's been a ghost town here, and I came on the other day to an empty main buffer and everything offline. So, so today what we're going to do, hypothetically speaking, is we are going to do a cold reboot of an entire UEV tier base. Uh, that's not it's there is no certainty that I'm even going to be able to pull this off because honestly I don't even know what the problem is. But the last thing I did was I did finally make a DTPF and I built the damn thing. Let's see. Where did I build that thing? Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, check it out. Check it out, guys. We have a DTPF. I built this thing and then I logged off and I played maybe 5 minutes since then, or 5 or 10 minutes in the interim. And well, this one, let's see, let's turn you off. So, yeah, but we're out of power. The main power for the entire base is completely empty, and I don't know what the problem is. So what we're going to do for now, yeah, see, this is completely empty. I am going to go through and I am going to turn off every single platform. Yeah, this one's dead. I do know that for a fact because this is the one that I did check in the 5 minutes that I was on the other day. Yeah, dead. We're coming right back to this one because this platform in particular is the autochemical platform. This is the one that we're going to have to restart first. So this is probably where the issue lies. But we ran out of knack fuel, and as soon as we ran out of knack fuel, everything died. So this is knack 2, right? Let's see. Yeah, okay, that one's okay. We're gonna leave this one on because I don't want to reboot all of that stuff. But yeah, this is the auto production platform. I think we're going to have to go ahead and turn this off. Let's just go ahead and do that preemptively. So the reason why I'm turning everything off is because I don't want any kind of excess draw coming off of any of these platforms while I'm still trying to diagnose what the actual problem is. And unfortunately, I think I already do know what the problem is, but I'm gonna have to go through all of the steps anyway. Yeah, this is empty. I think we ran out of sulfuric acid. I think it is as simple as that. So, but with that being said, in order to, oh yeah, we while I'm doing a tour, Sophie actually rewired. This is the thing that she did the last time she was on, which was after the last time I was on. So she was actually the last person on the server, doing like actual game stuff. Yeah, she rebuilt this. This is pretty nice. Or wait, no. Okay, so I saw this. Never mind. No, I take that back because I saw what she did here, and I came on one day and I printed off another 10 advanced stocking input hatches so that we could redo, or so that we could make a second uh um uh a second mega blast furnace. I printed off 10 of those hatches, and also the required amount of infinity coils to make this boil right here. And then I also placed this, which would be a third vacuum freezer. It's gonna get wired up just the same as these other ones. Although what I'm going to do here, and actually, since everything is dead, let's just go ahead and redo this really quick while we're here. Because this is going to go more like this. Yeah. And then the pink cable will just kind of go right under here and over to here when I get around to doing that. But as you can see, I didn't finish these active transformers because I didn't want to turn anything off. Well, as fortune has it, the base turned itself off, so I will build those at some point in time. But for right this second, yeah, that's auto chem. Let's see, what are you? This is what is this platform? Rare Earth. Oh, is this I'm not 100% sure if this is just random things or if this has a specific theme. Anyway, we're gonna turn it off. Everything gets turned off. Everything is already off. Yeah, that's the way that it is. Everything is off. This is Oroproc. Oroproc is being rebuilt, but yeah, that's going to be a chore and a half. Let's see. So turn you off. Oh, no. Did I turn off the DTPF platform while I was over here? I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, okay. Alright. I did turn this off, if I remember correctly. Yep. Yerp. Alright, next. I need to turn the rest of these off. So let's go north. Just got Oroproc. Just did this one, so we turn off. This is Bastnasite, I believe. And I'm assuming every platform is dead. Hey Cass, yes. So I've been busy, and the others have been away doing playing other packs and other games and stuff like that. And in the interim, something ran out, and I think it might be as simple as sulfuric acid, but something ran out. Knack Fuel 4 died, and then the rest of the base died. So we're doing a black restart. We're like a full cold restart of a UEV base. So I'm just getting started right now, and I'm just turning off all of the platforms at the moment. Yeah, you can see this is Knack 4 over here. I could go through all of these different machines and figure out exactly what's missing, but you can see the hive is still running. So yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know what the problem is, so we're gonna have to do a cold restart of the whole damn thing. So as you can see, I'm just I'm reducing the amount of variables right now. Once I get all of the platforms turned off, the next thing that I'm going to do is and it makes me really, really sad to say this, but we've got a UHV capacitor in the main LSC. I'm going to remove it because it has a passive draw of 1,000,000 EU per tick or whatever it is, and I've got an ace in my sleeve that's going to help me reload the base, but I can't have a passive draw of 1,000,000 EU per tick, and also use my ace. Let's see, where are you? Right here. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. And then you are. This was jet fuel. So what does jet fuel look like right now? Okay. Does jet fuel have any jet fuel? I'm not going to turn it on right this second, but this might be a second ace. We'll see. No, we are out of jet fuel. Okay. You're not far. I actually made a sextuple compressed solar panel on a whim, basically trying to do Questmaster, and it was unnecessary, a complete waste of resources, a complete waste of time, and something that we'll never be able to rely on, except for right this second when I use that compressed solar panel to restart our chemical production platform. And if the problem is as simple as running out of sulfuric acid, that might be the easiest cold restart of all time. But first, I have to cross my T's and dot my I's. This is the Naquata line. Turn you off. Yeah. You're dead. Okay. Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah, exactly. This is Magic. I don't think Magic has. Wait, Magic does have one. Yeah. Because we're running EECs over here. And it's dead. Perfect. Fantastic. Yeah. The other problem is if I hook that solar panel up to the central LSC, it's going to want to backfill and power up all of the active transformers. And Jesus, could you imagine how long it would take to get all of that to spin up and be functional at that sextuple makes like 2.4 million EU per tick or something like that. Even at that rate, it would take forever to get the ATs to spin up. As far as I've known, they all have pretty fat buffers. You are not dead. Wow. Okay. All right. What are you again? This is Platline. Yeah, this is Platline. So we're gonna shut you off anyway. Platline. Okay. And is that everything? This is the bees. I really need to redo bees, but man, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Bees is actually not looking terrible, because when I saw that we were running out of power the other day, when I popped on for 5 minutes to start a craft and found out that we were out of power, I turned off basically everything over here on the bee platform. So when I restart yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is because it is a casual pack. Indeed. I think I turned this one off already. And it's not true. But the joke that I'll make is I restarted coconuts in these two guys right here the day before we ran out of power. So I'm blaming this full blackout of our base on farming coconuts. It's not true, but it's not far from the truth. Let's see. What else? I think I already did everything on this branch. Yes. Okay, let's go to the nice, nice. All right, so we're gonna go over here. This is the vac nuke setup, and honestly, it might actually be worth turning the nukes back on for half a second, right when I figure out what's going on. I won't turn the mocks on because, as far as I know, this runs for 5 seconds and then makes an ice crater. So we'll see. This is in here in these buildings is the old nitrobenzene line. As you can see, it's still ready to go. But I might have to do some fiddling to get nitrobenzene actually producing, or actually like going to the turbines. I don't know if I'm even gonna bother with that, but we'll see. We will see. These are the assembly lines. Yeah, let's turn you off. They are already off. Okay. Oh yeah, because of the data banks. Yeah. And these are the cows. This is probably, is this dead? This is not dead. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna turn you off anyway. Waterline, I think I just turned that off. The restart of Waterline is gonna be the worst for me because see, I know 1, 4, and 6 won't have any issues. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. 1, 4, and 6 won't have any issues, but 2 also might not have any issues. But I know I'll have issues with 3, 5, and maybe 7 on the cold restart. So that waterline might be the last thing I do today. And then let's see, what else? Oh yeah, over this way. This way. This is this is Beamline. I was really proud of getting Beamline done. But yeah, this is gonna have to get shut off and manually restarted. I'm assuming it's dead. Here you are. It is not. Oh, okay. Well, you're dead now. Space elevator. It might actually be worthwhile to leave the space elevator on. Actually, no. Let's turn you off. Yeah, I don't need any vampire draw when I'm trying to figure out how to restart the base proper. But yeah, this is one of the last things that Sophie did. She made these the IOFs, and she was getting ready to wire it up so that we could start doing space mining a little bit. And one of the last things I did was set up this quantum computer here so that we could start the space mining. I will say that everything is going to be moving out to the new base, and I actually thought that this might be the impetus for us to move to the new base. Here, I'll even show real quick. Hold on a minute. New base. So this is Sophie. She's building new base. This looks really cool. It's the same style as the one that we've got. It's just a little more fleshed out. See, space elevator, stuff. I don't know exactly what all this is going to do, but then this is the space where the gorge is gonna go. This all looks really cool. It would look cooler if I turned my render distance up, I'm sure. But there is a lot of stored power, and I don't know exactly what I want to do about that right now because I'm prefer a kind of a distributed power system where everything kind of keeps its own storage, not just an LSC at every platform for a buffer, but an actual like distributed storage system. like pretty much every single platform here has an LSC with these low tier capacitors that hold, I think this setup holds like 540 million EU, which is it's adequate for buffering individual platforms, but it's not really a proper backup. I would prefer a distributed storage setup, but that only works if you build around it, and then that also kind of fails once you start going into wireless, because wireless is a giant central storage, which is what we have here. Here, let's just to prove a point, we are dead, like for real, DED dead. So let's turn you off for now. And then in here, I'm going to have to take this UHV capacitor out because the passive draw, or the passive loss on this single capacitor is 1 million EU per tick. So let's see. We're going to I'm going to replace it with just one of these, and then let me get my my secret weapon out of storage. Yeah, right here. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. So we're going to this game is so weird, where you only get the achievement when you pick it up out of the world, and that kind of goes for everything, but it still cracks me up every time. This is a fantastic. I love this. This is so cool. I mean, I built this thing, and I didn't plan on installing it until we had proper power. But HJM installed it in the central buffer after he finished NAC Fuel 4, but the capacity of our main LSC with that in never went over 0.01%. So like it never even started filling. It didn't even get close to filling. So and with the passive loss of 1 million per tick is just untenable. So so we're going over here, and this guy isn't hooked up yet. No. Okay. All right. So how do I want to do this? Because remember, I can't craft anything right now, so I'm going to have to use all the pieces that we've got left over in the system. So I need what, dynamos? No, I need energy hatches. Okay. All right. Let's see. UHV energy hatch. Let's see. What do we got? Probably need a multi-amp just to be safe. That's if that's all we've got, I'll use it. Yeah, here, this is fine. 4 amp is fine. All right, so how do I want to do this? Okay, and then all right, and then I'll need some super cap. This base is super cap. Let's see. Base. Yeah, this is the real one. All right. Okay. Then let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that connection now. And am I dumb? Did I do something dumb? Hmm. Do these have to go into a different? Do I have to use something in between? I don't even remember. Let me think about this. Oh, is it? I haven't used these. Does there have to be redstone control? I know in other packs, I remember you having to turn them on and off because they couldn't generate and transmit at the same time. Whatever. Well, I hope this isn't as stupid as it sounds. Okay. Let me think. Do I have a battery? What kind of batteries do we got? CPM, IV. Dang. Ah, man. UV. Hmm. And again, I can't craft anything right now, so I'm gonna have to use what we've got. And that might be a problem here. Let me look up. Let's see what the. Let's see what the Let's see what this says. Power. Uh. Oh. That. They give out GTEU, no transformer needed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. So what is your problem? Hmm. And it's connected. And this is turned on. Hmm. All right, let me does it have to come out of the side? That would be stupid if it is, but like whatever. Uh Oh, it's so dumb. All right, what do you look like? Okay. All right. That's dumb. I do not like that. I'm kind of glad that I never used these things because not being able to output from the bottom of this, that's dumb as all hell. Oh man. All right, so let's see. Where are you? Phallic, Hobble. Dude, I am blown away right now about how stupid that is. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to drop any curses. Oh my god, I'm so like that is the dumbest thing I've seen in a while. Sulfuric. Here we go. Start. Wait, what? What? Why aren't you going? Oh, we're out of sulfur? Oh no. What? How are we out of sulfur? Okay. Okay, alright. That might be a problem because I can still summon meteors. That's not a problem. But I can't process any ores. Okay. So if I was gonna do this, I'd have to take my solar over to ore processing, set it up in a similar fashion, and actually let me just go ahead and get UHV 4A. Let me get a few more of these in my hand because it looks like I'm going to need them. Uh, wait, what? Oh, am I out? Oh no. Oh no. All right. Well, we've got two more UHV energy hatches. Oh, that sucks. All right. Let's take this over to Orproc. I could do some manual mining, but I would still have to process the ores. So to Orproc we go. Where is Orproc from here? To north, just north. All right, so all right, and it can go just about anywhere. That's fine. I'll use this block right here. Yeah. Wow. Now, so what's going to happen is I'm going to get all this set up and I'm going to get ready to summon a meteor, and then I'm going to find out that the thing the thing that we need to summon the meteor for sulfur we don't have any of, and I'm going to have to go manual mine it anyway. So be prepared for that to happen. Uh, all right, all right. And where are you? Here you are. Okay. Oh, this was basically full already. All right, that's fine. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that this is already full. So let's look at sulfur. If I could spell sulfur ore. Meteor rituals. MV replicator. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Watch, we don't have any. Okay. crap. All right. Let's see what we've got down here. Oh my. Oh my. This is a problem. Ooh, right. Damn. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if I even turn the crushers back on, but if I don't, how do I process the sulfur? Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. All right. Well, let me think about this. Oh, I get it. Okay. All right. Oh, Cass, that's actually a really good idea. Welcome back, everybody. I didn't notice that we went to an ad break when I was fiddling around with this, but that's actually, Cass, that's actually a really, really good idea. So I was lamenting this. We've got a whole lot of ore just waiting to be processed. And I should probably just go ahead and pull this and set it to the side for a moment. So I'm gonna put it in a chest so that nothing happens to it, because that is a lot of horror. It'd be a shame if this popped off or anything. Gunther, what's up, my dude? So, you might have grokked this from the chats in the Discord, but the whole base died. The whole base power failed. So I'm doing a cold restart of a UEV base. And we don't have any backup power, although we have power in LSCs around the base. We don't actually have backup power. Um so my first thought is that it could be as simple as us being out of sulfuric acid. So the one thing that I did do, and I'd already I've already made my jokes about this, but I made myself a sextuple compressed air solar. Uh, it was a waste of time, a waste of resources, a waste of energy, and we weren't going to use it for anything at all. And now this is going to resuscitate the base, and I'm going to take this with me from platform to platform to get things up and running. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and take these replicators here, and I'm going to summon a couple meteors that'll make uh, sulfur for us, among other things. All right. Yeah, yeah, I forgot to turn off the boars before I summoned the meteor. Whoops. So, uh, yeah, I'm doing a cold start of a base that I don't actually know how things are wired up now. Again, you know, Gunther kind of knows the gist of what I'm gonna say here, but it's just the three of us playing right now, and all three of us have kind of been away from the server for the last couple weeks, give or take. And also, out of the three of us, I am the noob. I am the one with the least amount of technical experience and or expertise, and also time to learn said expertise. Um, so, so me cold starting the base is going to be a nightmare. I was kind of honestly, I didn't want to sticker with it, but I was kind of hoping that Sophie would come on and reboot the base, but she's busy playing Star Technology. HJM is actually busy making a base on. He's playing on Vin and Cat's community run right now on FTB Skies 2, I think it is. Do it, Gunther, do it. Do it. But no, I'm assuming that if I can get some sulfur in the system and get sulfuric acid running again, I might be able to resuscitate the base the easy way. It might be as easy as sulfuric acid, so we'll see. Oh, and I did restart these too. Okay. Oh well, you know what? I here. I'll even show you. What? Let's see. Because we're doing that for all of the. We're doing that for the. Oh, yeah. It's out of. We're out of Tiberium rods. Yeah. Never mind. We were doing that for to fuel uh void miners. And the only reason I have them set up like that is because I wanted to be able to uh, add and remove them without having to do quads or anything like that. Um, all right, so I guess let me go ahead and check. Where am I going? I am going right here. Okay. Where are you? Sulfuric. All right, what is your problem? Oh, all right. Well, our proc is just to the northeast. So, okay, that's processed. Oh, I see. Okay, there's a lot. I didn't realize that was a 121K. I don't know why I thought that was a 0. All right, never mind. Never mind. All right, we got a ways to wait. I should have taken the drive out of this one as well. Kind of like I did over here. That's a shame. All right. Is this still functioning properly? It is not. Okay. It is not. Okay. What are these ZPMs? Yeah, I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to turn these off again. All right. All right. So now let me get out. Let me pull my sulfur out, and then we'll pull that whole drive. I should have kept those chests on me. Tedium. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me, I can get rid of that. I'm not building anything right now. I want the prospector in my bag. I want this in the bag, this. Those can stay, that can stay, that all can stay. That's fine. Okay. All right. So now, yeah, I don't need any of this stuff right now. Okay. Oh, come on. Actually, do I have an, oh, I have a trash. I have a manual output. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I thought, for some reason, I thought I had a good import on this, but no, I don't. There we go. All right. So now, I'm just gonna turn one of these on. There we go. That'll be a much more power friendly. In fact, let's do that over here too. Okay. All right, that's already processed. Okay. So let's go back to here. Where are you? Why? Why you no work? All right. Yeah, don't throw the bag, please. Um, why is this the way that it is? Oh, I could. You know what? Let me go and check or NAC 4 because it might have already eaten the sulfur. Nothing's running over here though. I don't see anything running at all. It's not power failed, is it? No. No. Okay. I didn't check this actually. I probably should. I'm not 100% sure how he had this set up. This is HJM's NAC 4 setup, and he built this, and everything is great. It's fantastic. And then he ran off to play that other pack. So I don't know if he's actually came back on to do any kind of uh, like error correction or like uh, leveling issues on any of the in various inputs. That's a red chest. What are you? Okay. All right. Yeah. The way that it was described to me is that this setup, the way that it's constructed, it's going to end up using about 1 billion EU per tick to make 12 or 13 billion EU per tick. I don't remember the exact numbers, but uh, we're definitely spending a lot of energy doing these things. All right. This is all looking okay. But if there's a problem with something eating all the sulfur, yeah. Oh, hello. You were just running. Okay. All right. I'm assuming this is fine. Yeah. Oh, I think I just saw this running as well. That's been like that. Okay. All right. Yeah, no valid fuel found. Is there a tank? Did he make a yacht over here? Yeah, here it is. Is this what I'm looking for? Oh, okay. Hold on. That shut down an hour ago. That's interesting. Okay. We have 104K Naquata Mark IV. That's basically nothing. Yeah, I thought that he had explosive bees in here, but I could be mistaken. I haven't actually looked in here yet. I did see industrial TNT. Let's see. Three explosive. Yeah, he's using a bunch of different bees for resources over here. But it looks like we probably need to add some more explosives, perhaps. Perhaps even reduce the dependency on the EIC. But again, this is his setup, so I don't really want to change anything because he knows how it works. How are you doing? Okay. That's adequate. And I was not over here paying attention to what he was doing because at the time, I don't know what I was doing honestly. I was building something else. Let's see. I don't see any problems. Like just a whole bunch of stuff that's backfilled, which is okay for me. Let's see. What do we got here? So we've got 3.8 million of Mark III and 0 of Mark IV in the main setup. And I'm assuming this one over here is the one that's powering. Again, I'm just guessing here, but I assume that this is the one that's powering this platform. And it's got a backup of 104K. So let's see. Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, we really need to do that. And I was thinking about doing that. I haven't gotten any bees running in quite a while. I've been off on other projects, but I had been thinking about getting back to building out our bee infrastructure. Because we've been relying on it a lot and it's kind of fallen behind. Um uh yeah, I don't know what to say right now. Okay. Let's go back to the main terminal. And I'm assuming that it's still at 0. Yeah, of course. All right. All right. Let's see. All right, 8.3 million sulfur. Okay. So that means we have 8.3 million sulfur, but there's 0 sulfur over here. Let me verify that again. Okay, so in that case, there is some sort of thing over here. Let's see what he's got going on here. Extract, insert. Okay. So he does have sulfur on extract. Okay. And there's 8.3 million here. What is the problem? All right. Oh, I am already lost in this. This is a rat's nest. All right, sulfuric acid. It is on magenta. It is connected. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Is it a channel issue? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it shouldn't be a channel issue. Shouldn't be. Yeah, that's I was actually once we get everything up and running, I was actually going to start space pumping sulfuric. Um I don't even know if this is the issue. I don't actually know if this is the real problem, but I just remember seeing that we were out of sulfuric acid, which I should double check. Let's actually double check that. Yeah, we are not out of sulfuric acid. All right, so let's go back to NAC 4, and maybe I can go through and trace its usage, because something over here is not proper. Like, it ran out of something. I actually don't know what. Let's see. Maybe. Yeah, this. We're not doing hypogen, so it's gotta be this one. Another star. Maybe a random dust? I don't know. Alright. So let's see. It does look like it's a random dust. Okay. Alright, so that's I hear something working. Alright, a random. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's probably this. Yeah. So let's. Okay. Well, at least we've diagnosed what the problem is. It's a random dust. So let's figure out the easiest fix that is possible. Space mining isn't up and running yet. Let's double check. Yeah. Unfortunately, space mining isn't running yet. Yeah, we're completely out. Okay. So is this the thing? Yeah, we're gonna have to grind the plates, right? We make the plates out of what it was, like plutonium or something like that. Hold on. Tiberium and silicon, and then grind these. Yeah. All right, so this is what we need to look for: Tiberium plate, silicon plate. We're out of Tiberium plates. Okay, so is this set to forming press? No, that's just a regular sledge. This bending, bending. Okay. Does he have a forming? Oh, here's a couple. Bending, forming. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yes. Okay, so we are short on Tiberium plates. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere, folks. Tiberium plates. What's the easiest way to do this? Is let's see. Hmm. Nice. Yeah, grats, dude. That's gonna be really nice. Yeah, that's what I when I the last day that I was on, I was stop it. The last day I was on, I was trying to print out coils for a dedicated Mark IV for the DTPF setup. Okay, so now that I've got oh, Rognor. Yeah, okay. Still congratulations. It's another BS pain in the ass thing dealt with. Where am I going? I need to go to Orproc, which is the other direction. I'm gonna take my solar and go home. Let's see. Yeah, I've made a tiny amount of metastable oganesson just for like I don't know, something that I was making needed like metastable bolts or whatever. I don't even remember, to be honest. So if I was going to jack in over here, what is that going to look like? It's got to be right here. Okay. All right, and then nope. Yep, Nub. Yeah, we're going from a cold blackout to Stargate today for sure. But you'll be happy. Your boy's system, the big dum dum, actually diagnosed what the problem is with the base. So we are out of Tiberium plates. So and I've made this joke a few times, but I'll make it for you as well. I made the sextuple compressed air solar that was a waste of time, a waste of resources, a waste of energy, and something that I shouldn't have bothered with at all until we were doing Questmaster at the very end of the pack. And now I'm using this to restart the base. So No, we were a day or two away from getting space mining up and running. Um, but yeah, as of right now, I am using this to resuscitate the base. All right, so now I need to make a whole bunch of Tiberium blocks. I think. Let's go ahead and craft 10,000. So yeah, we're going from a cold start of a UEV base today. And I didn't know what the problem was, and like I had mentioned a few times earlier, I thought that maybe it was because we were out of sulfuric acid, but I was wrong. I was completely wrong. We're out of arundum plates for the knack fuel setup. So yeah, and like, you know, because we don't have space mining up and running, we've got to do arundum plates or arundum dust the garbage way still. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we've got Tiberium, and then let's do uh oh, hold on a minute. No, 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 nope. Because this is at UEV right now. I need to. All right. Hold on a second. I cannot run this thing at its current stupidly overclocked setup. We really need to rebuild this whole thing to begin with, but we definitely can't run it as it is. Let's see. Ah, hell. All right, so there we go. So I unhooked 4. Yeah, so this should run at UHV now. Okay. All right. All right. Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. All right, hold on a second. Let's unhook one more and see if it drops down to the next lower uh, energy tier. Yeah, this thing has got 8 UV energy hatches on it, which is a nightmare. Why are you? It will fail. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna end up having to take them out then. Hold on. Cutting factory frame. Alright, I'm yelling at AE now. Cutting factory frame. Okay. Let's see, it's 3. And this one. That'll be adequate. Oh yeah, that's much better for the current state of our power supply. Okay. So now so we've got Siberian plates over here. let's go back up to Knack and see if I could just tell Knack to pull him from the main AE. Yeah, here we go. This is what I want. Insert. Okay, and that should fire up you, right? Where are you? Excuse me, sir. Oh, man. Duh. All right. Extract from. It has to be over here. There we go. Now, it was this one. Yeah, here we go. All right, we're in business now. All right, it's making Arundum plates, which is going to make Arundum dust, which is firing this up. Yes, which is making Naquata Mark IV. Yes, which hopefully is sending to the main capacitor. What do you look like? Okay. Actually, um, yeah. Apart from the obvious issues, yeah, I've got it built. It's built, but I don't have any. I don't have any of the buses or hatches installed on it. I don't have any of the mixers or the other like attendant machines that are going to have to go with it. And I was actually printing a compact Mark IV to put underneath here to supply it with various fusion plasmas. So it's on its way, but unfortunately, I had a run at work where I worked 8 days in a row, and I was just kind of run down and defeated. So I really wasn't on that much. And then in the middle of that stretch, I realized that the base was completely out of power, and I'm like, oh god. Honestly, yeah, we're gonna have to use. I'm gonna make like probably like 32 regular multi-block mixers to supply the DTPF. And I don't even know if 32 is enough, honestly. 64 minimum. Yeah, that's what I was. I was worried about that, but you're probably right. Um, um, 32 per tier is fine. Okay. So, um, honestly, I didn't think that I was even going to play Minions today because I was so again defeated in real life and also a little defeated here on the server because of the power outage, and I didn't know how to diagnose this at that time because I just didn't have the time to go through and like run back all the different crafts to see what we were missing. So um this is going. So what is uh is that Mark IV going here? Yeah, the Mark IV is going into this. So let's see. So this is almost full of Mark IV. I'm assuming that when this gets full of Mark IV, yeah. Well, so this was HJM's project, and I didn't want to mess with it because it was running just fine. But he's been off playing a different pack for a couple weeks and hasn't been on. And and I was so busy that I didn't have a chance to diagnose any issues until like literally right now. So um, we definitely need to level emit or level maintain or constantly supply some very specific things here that we cannot live without. That's for sure. This is still going. Okay. These can just wait. We've got these rods level maintained. We've got the rods level maintained because we're using them in the biolabs, I think. But that I turned all of the platforms off. I basically I flipped the switch on literally everything except the bare few things that we're using right now. And actually, let me think about this. I need to take. Where am I at? Okay. Hold on, where is the solar? Because I want to put the solar back on the chemical platform. Where did I leave the solar at? Oh, I put it down here for oh yeah, hold on, never mind. That's right. I put it down here so that we could build pieces. I can't move it. Oh, I can't move it. It's stuck right here. Okay. Oh, that kind of sucks, actually. Note to self, make more solars. I didn't think that I was going to say that ever, but yeah, we're gonna have to make more solars. Okay. All right, so now that I know that that's the problem, let's go ahead and make let's make 100,000 blocks this time. We're just gonna have to do this one step at a time until we can get NAC fuel to spin up completely. Once NAC fuel is actually running and I can turn on the rest of the base, I'm gonna have to go platform by platform and see if there was any issues with the with dying the way that it did. Ugh. It's gonna be a little bit rough. It's been a bit of a rough start, yeah. Okay. I guess let's go and check NAC fuel again. Okay, you're still running. Are you guys running at all? All right. Okay. High density uranium. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay, what are you? I'm assuming this is why he's using the EICs? Molten neutronium. Yeah, so Neb, we've got a new base that we were going to move to. Sophie has been building a new base for us. It looks really nice. It's probably ready to start moving things over, but I've been waiting for her to come back so that she could say kind of the how the layout looks in her mind's eye, because I don't want to just start moving things over there until I know where things might need to go. And Sophie has been off busy with final exams, and she's also playing Star Technology. And honestly, I think she's just burnt out on GTNH right now. I don't really know, because she, look here, hold on. Again, not to name and shame, because everybody can do exactly what they want, but it has been a ghost town here. It is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Freaking slackers. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, SMH my head, exactly. Um, let's get wrapped uranium. This is graphite, uranium, tungsten carbide foil. So I'm assuming this is this. It's just those individual steps one at a time. Let's see about that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, like this part of the pack is log on, start a craft, and then go do something else. And that's what I did the other day. The day that I realized that we were out of power, I came on with like 10 minutes before was leaving for work, and I was just starting another stack of I was trying to print out the coils for a compact Mark IV, and I was going to start them, and I realized we were out of. Hold on, it was comical. Hold on, I was trying to start compact Mark IV coils, and I found out that we were out of cobblestone, and I'm like, we're out of freaking cobblestone. This is bullshit. And so I went over there to look, and then I realized that the whole like auto chem platform where the cobble works is stationed right now, it was dead. Like the whole thing was just dead. And I'm like, oh. And then I went to the central hub, and I found out the central hub was dead. And I'm like, oh no. And then I left for work. And yeah, and that's how that went. All right, so wrapped uranium, graphite uranium mixture. Okay, hold on a minute. High density thorium nugget. You guys. Hey, that is the wrong way to get stoned. You know, we'll just leave it like that. We won't elaborate further. 27 trillion though. That is crazy. Okay, so we've got Tiberium plates. Let's go ahead and cut these blocks. So that's going to be 900,000. And that's adequate. All right, let's do this. All right, so then wrapped. What is this using? Oh, so all right. So us running out of graphite was the actual reason, because I've been complaining to high heaven about our base eating graphite for breakfast. This is where it was going. Okay. Okay. Uh, let's actually make like 10,000 of these. Can we? We can. Okay. And then, where are you? Extract. And we'll just go ahead and do this. Because they get used over here, right? It's this thing, right? Okay. Yeah, honestly, I was planning on getting all that running, but I had gotten busy, and they had uh, Sophie was probably going to start the miner in the new base, but she didn't. She went and played a different pack, and I got busy, and so by the time I got the elevator working over here in the old base, it was kind of too little, too late. Um, so yeah, we're hurting right now, that's for sure. All right, why am I'm missing something here? Hold on. What am I missing? Oh, is it in a is it in a density? Is it in one of where are you? Is it in one of these? All right, let me double check. There's no other ones? No. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's where that goes. Okay. Yeah. Wrapped thoriums. Okay. Uh oh crap. Oh, I'm tripping. What am I doing? None of this is gonna work. All of these platforms are turned off. Oh no. All right. Do I build an EBF or even a Mega over here on NAC 4 just to cook off these ingots? Bro, hey, Neb, honestly, I didn't want to sound so defeatist, but I actually thought about walking away from this run if everybody else has ghosted it. I don't know if they have or not, but they're not playing right now, and I've made this joke a few times that I'm out of the three of us, I am the noob, I am the rookie of the three of us, mostly by the amount of time that I have to play these things. Um, but I didn't want to leave like that, and also the other run that I have is my solo run, and it's an IV, and yeah, there we go. Automod, what are you doing? Um, my IV solo run is really cool. I've got a lot of cool like creative builds that I'm doing there. but I've moved bases twice, kind of like back to back moves. So like all of my stuff is all over the place everywhere, and it would be an absolute nightmare to get everything up and running. To it would how do I say this? Uh, to the standards that I would want to build it to with my current state of knowledge of the game, it would be a nightmare to rebuild all of the things that I'm doing, even if I would have to basically restart an IV tier base from scratch. Um, uh, so I did actually join another group run, but uh, I've barely done anything there except for make myself a nano suit, and I haven't talked to them at all about uh, I haven't talked to them at all about doing any streaming from that one, which I don't think that they would care necessarily. But I did want to stream today, and this world, the Minions run, is the one that I was prepared to stream, despite the problems that we're having here. Um, and the problems here are multitudinous, and making my brain hurt. So how do I fix this? Um, well, hold on. We have some long Tiberium rods. No, no, not all of everything is made on this platform. Specifically, I had to import uh just kind of like running back the recipes. We're going to have to get more wrapped uranium ingots on in this setup here on the NAC 4 platform, but graphite is made somewhere else and tungsten carbide is cooked somewhere else. So I would have to make an EBF, a vacuum freezer, and a graphite line over here just to get this going. And I don't know if that's the final problem or not, but I would have to build that stuff over here, just to see if that's the final problem. Yeah, yeah, and it should be made on site, but again, I don't want to talk too much crap because I really like these guys, but they were they were relying way too much on a centralized system where everything got ordered from mainnet and everything flowed to mainnet. Whereas I like more of a distributed system where everything is kind of like its own self-contained entity with its own power supply, its own resources, its own setups. Because when things die, a distributed setup, one piece of it would die, not the whole thing, and it's a little bit easier to diagnose for me, at least. Oh yeah, that's different. If we're doing bulk storage of certain things, then main storage is fine. Yeah, just don't let it die. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, okay, so let me also say this. Again, I'm not trying to throw shade at any of my teammates, but all three of us on our solo runs prior to this run here, all of us had like IV level experience. I think maybe HJM might have scratched the edge of LUV or something like that, um like I was mid IV and Sophie was early IV. And actually, honestly, Sophie, you could say that she was like EV plus because she said that she didn't even make herself an IV energy hatch. I at least made IV energy hatches for the ABS. So, but again, with that being said, we did really good for us three at our level of experience. Um, I just don't want this to be the reason why this run dies. You know what I mean? Like, is this run already dead and I just don't know it yet? I even titled this stream "What is Dead May Never Die," almost as a joke. But is that the truth? Like, is this run already dead and I just don't know it yet? That's kind of sad. But with that being said, I can do a little bit of presto changeo over here. So here, let's go over here really quick. Well, the new base isn't going to be ready because, and again, I'm not trying to throw any shade, but Sophie hasn't been playing. Sophie's been playing Star Technology. She has not been building here. She hasn't been doing anything over here in several days. HJM is playing on Vin and Cat's community run. So he hasn't been over here. So I built this thing over here. Yes. Yes. Go yell at her. No. No, don't yell at her. No, it's fine. Yell at her anyway. But yeah, good to see you, World Map. We are doing a cold restart of a UEV base, and I'm going through the stages of grief right now. Because I'm definitely in denial still. This run is not this run has not ended. This run is not dead. I am still in denial. I made this setup over here on the Beamline platform because I was so pissed off that I couldn't get any graphite to use for anything else. Yeah, while you're there, tell HJM to fix his shit. Don't do it. But I might have to do this the mixer blast furnace setup. Oh, I thought he was playing that one. But yeah, I might have to do a mixer blast furnace for graphite, and then I would have to do a blast furnace vacuum freezer for tungsten carbide, just for those wrapped uranium ingots. Oh, just not right now. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Alright. Let's see about making some hardware. Okay, so we run this back. Alright, this isn't running. Okay. This. Alright, so if I expanded and put a little bit more hardware over here on this part of the platform, I think it could support it. It's not gonna look as clean as his, but it's okay. So let's get let's see, mixer. We got mixer, and I need the multi-use casings. Okay, we'll put you over here for now. Put you over here for now. And then oh no. All right, hold on. No. Hold on. We can make these manually. Yeah. And 2. Okay. And we've got plenty of coils. All right. Let's see. I need a vacuum freezer. These. It's a mega. Oh no. All right. Hold on. Is this? Yeah. Yes. All right. We're in business. Let's go. Frost. Coils. What kind of coils are we gonna use? I guess we're gonna use Awakened. That's fine. We're gonna need auto taping. Let me think. All right, so input. So it's going to be advanced stocking input bus, right? I think, yeah. And then, let's see, a regular input bus. And then a regular output, and then also ME output. ME output, let's get a few of those. And then a regular output. That's good enough. Okay, so here's the idea that I've got. It's gonna be so let's see. The EBF is gonna be right here. The mixer is going to be. Oh, let me look at the mixer again. I forget where the controller is. Yeah, second tier. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is tedious. And then, so for this is going to have an output bus that faces into the input bus here. Okay, and I don't remember if I need to do a conveyor on this. I think I do, but I don't remember honestly. And then I need to. Let's look at the recipe again because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Graphite. Yeah, silicon carbide is. Yeah, silicon and carbon. So it doesn't need any other things, but it does need a circuit on 12. Okay, hold on. We'll just do a ghost circuit. Input bus. Actually, I can use a tiny one. Why not? This is gonna be 12. Okay. Then let's see. Energy. And then this is where the stocking input is gonna go. Okay. I think it's UV. Yeah, UV, right? Yeah. Okay. Oof. Yeah, we have oof's amount of energy right now. That's for sure. All right. Is that right? That is not right. What am I doing? Okay. I already have the taping on. Okay. And this thing is 4 tall? Yeah. Oh, does this need a muffler? I didn't even look. It does. Okay. So I need 3 mufflers. Okay, let's just grab this. It's fine. Okay. Okay, and then this is going to be well, we don't have pollution on, so it's whatever. They made 1,000 LV mufflers, and we've been using them ever since. This. Okay. The maintenance hatch can go on the bottom. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do that. And then I guess the output is going to be right there. I think that'll be all right. I also need what is that, heat proof? Yeah, these. This. And then coils. Heat. And muff. Wow. All right, so that's graphite. And then I was watching I was lurking on their stream the other night, and I saw somebody talking about they blew up their reactor and it was going to require 9 IRL hours for the radiation to dissipate. And I was wondering to myself, I was like, is that 9 IRL hours or 9 hours that they're actually loaded in the game in the base? I don't know if you guys have passive chunk loading over there or not. I didn't want to ask either, but I was chuckling to myself on that. All right, so let me think about this. I'm making wrapped uranium. All right, this has to be made over here. As far as I know, this is being made over here. But I was burned before. So let me double check to make sure that that is actually being made over here. Because if, like, again, if I have to make the mixture dust and the tungsten carbide foils over here, that's like, you know, a whole bunch of other machines that I'm going to have to set up right now, that I'm already not prepared to deal with. So let's double check this. What are you short on? Thorium dust. Okay. That might also be a problem. So let me write down thorium. Okay. And then the third one is right here. What are you making? Yeah, okay. High density thorium. What do you do? Okay. All right. Yeah, we're out of the high density thorium nuggets, which is the wrapped thorium ingots, which is this BS. Okay. Man. All right. and then use. You make a thorium-based liquid fuel, which is man, all right, yeah, that goes into the neutron activator. That is made and probably into this. I don't even know. That doesn't seem right. All right, whatever. Let's one thing at a time. Let's put out one fire at a time. Let's finish this because this is graphite right here. Soup UV. This and this. Oh, nope. Nope. Okay. And this is 32 amps off of this bridge. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and man, do I want gross. Alright, let's just stick with the way that he's got it ran here. We'll just do this. Okay. All right. Now, this is using 11 channels, and it goes to this one. Okay. So on extract, what do we got on extract? We have graphite and carbon already. Okay. All right. This just feels like this is so many extra steps that it shouldn't be. How do I want to do this? This is using 11 channels. Let's see. Anchor. Let's get some of you. What is this? Pink? Okay. Dense pink. Let's try to copy the schema as much as we can. Yeah. That'll be fine. Probably overkill, but you know what? It's whatever. Covered pink. Okay. So then it's gonna be this. And then you are going to be graphite and carbon. Dust. Oh no, carbon and silicon. What am I doing? Dust. Oh, are we not extracting raw silicon? I did say graphite instead of silicon, didn't I? That's funny. Alright, raw silicon. Nope. Ooh, does that, hold on. Does that mean I need to do a regular stocking bus here? Am I actually not doing this the right way? Alright, silicon and carbon dust. Alright. And then incomplete structure. Wait, what? Why? Does this have internals? It does have internals, the titanium turbine casings. I always forget about those. Yeah, okay. Yep, I did it. Titanium turbine casings. We have exactly 2. Oh, man. Oh, and then, let's see. Okay. And that would be, where are you? Right here. Okay, so it doesn't need a conveyor or anything. That's fine. This should just go. Graphite, silicon carbide. Oh, this needs something. Oganesson, xenon, or nitrogen. We might be short on oganesson if the whole base is down. We have 23 million. Okay, alright. Alright, stocking hatch it is. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this one. And you are going to be Oganesson. Where are you? Oh, let's do that while it's online. Oh, and I have to extract Oganesson from main. Alright, let's do this. Yes, okay. Alright, so then this should be ready to go. What? Oh, is there a circuit? Hold on, there is a circuit. It's circuit 22. Well, you know, I could put a circuit right here, but I think I would rather just make it a ghost circuit in an input bus. Let's just do that. Oh man. Let's get rid of all of you. Oh, I did not mean to throw away that cable. Dang it. Alright. keep you guys though. 22. Is that wrong? What am I doing here? Okay. That. Oh yeah, duh. You actually have to plug in. Come on, system. You know how to play this game. Hey, what's up, Exy? Long time no see. Yeah, you know, I have been meaning to do some more fun things with my streaming setup, both the what's on Twitch and also the stuff that I've got running in the background, which is zero right now. Like I've kind of wanted to like install the fishing game and stuff like that, but yeah, I've been I've been struggling just to stream the last couple weeks. So just getting online is a major improvement over what I have been doing lately. Which is kind of sad, but I'm rolling with the punches for the moment. Now I'm gonna include one of these here just to make sure this thing doesn't clog up. Okay. So now, no valid recipe found. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're good. We're going. All right, so that's gonna make graphite. So that's one stage of the battle over here. I really wish that this wasn't ticking the way it is, but I'll fix that later. I just got to get this thing working. All right, going back to this. All right, so this is this. I need to make tungsten carbide foil over here. So that's gonna be for you Exy, since you've just popped in, we're in UEV and I'm doing a cold restart of the whole base because we're dead. We are actually like completely out of energy and have been for days. Here, I'll even go over here and show you. Oh, hey, we've got power. Look at us. I'm doing things, you guys. Hey, we are resuscitated. That's fantastic. So now that I know this, let me go and I'm gonna turn some things on strategically. Like this over here. I want you on. Next would be AutoChem, which is right here. I want you on. I'm gonna have to go through AutoChem and restart a bunch of machinery here. But it is actually already on. Okay. I do still need to go through AutoChem and restart machinery just to verify. What else needs to get turned on right now? Shoot. Oof. If I'm not okay, so I'm not crafting anything right now, but when I do craft things, I'm gonna have to turn on beamline, the assemblers, the circuit assemblers. So I'm gonna wait on all that. Yeah, beamline, the assemblers, space elevator probably needs to come on pretty quickly. This is Platline. Oh, bees. Bees needs to come on pretty quickly because we get our xenon and stuff like that from bees still, I think. So let's kick you guys on. Oh, you know what? That's not going to do anything just yet. I turned off the central, I turned off the central platform. Hold on. Hold on. All right, here goes the power drain again. Doot. And there it goes. Goodbye, power. All right. So that's going to re-energize all of the ATs. I can't turn this on yet. But hopefully everything will start coming online again. Am I gonna have to restart these guys? Probably not. I don't know though. Yeah, I don't think I have to restart those. One of the last things that I was going to do the other day, I need to, you can see I made myself some notes, but I need to put in some crafting input buses here for the MABS in the interim. Yeah, faux show. I need to download some teammates. That my teammates here have been off doing other things, and it's entirely their prerogative. They can do whatever they want, but oh man, we've needed some help over here. All right, those are going. That's all fine. So this is Nequata Mark II, which is, I'm kind of glad that this is still built and functional, because this is going to supplement the power while I'm figuring everything else out. Because I think maybe that's actually what's running. I'm not sure if Nequata 4 is actually running yet. I think that might have been Nequata 2 that came up and started running just as soon as I started supplying the base with graphite from here. All right. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this isn't getting powered. Is that a problem? $114K. I don't know if that's a problem or not, honestly. Shut down 4 minutes ago. Oh man. I don't know if this is an issue or not. Let's keep going and assume that it's not an issue. So is this gonna fit? This does fit. Okay. All right. So that'll be cool. Leave a nice convenient gap here. And this is gonna be no booms, no fireworks. Sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Where are you? Here. And then frostproof goes here, and then the vacuum will be here. Okay, now, I think this will work. I need another output input pair. No, I didn't actually. I've been so busy IRL that I haven't been watching hardly any streams at all for like the past 2 weeks, unfortunately. And then input bus. So let's see, input is going to be here. Output is going to be... All right, I'm going to watch that real quick because these are always great. Oh no! Oh no! In hardcore too? Oh no. Man. Oh man. That's brutal. Oh man. I feel for you, my guy. I actually was thinking about running so I a long time ago yeah, there's no problems here. Come on. A long time ago, I had started my season 3 of hardcore GTNH, and for a while I had lost the save. I couldn't figure out where that save was. I did finally find it about, I don't know, a month, maybe 5 weeks ago, but for various reasons I haven't had time or the impetus to play it. And I actually thought about playing it today, but I wanted to try and resuscitate the Minions run here, which I love this run, but it's at a all-time low of participation at the moment. So let's see. Ooh, how do I want to do this? I think it will be a stocking input hatch. I think I want to do it that way. Yeah. Yeah, Steamgate does sound like fun. But that's difficult for sure. All right, then let me think about this. Actually, I want a bigger input bus here. Let's get one of you. That's fine. An MV is probably overkill. I could probably use an LV right here because I just I wanted space for 2 different circuits, but this will be all right. That'll be adequate. And then I need the input hatch for for the things, yes. Oh, that is the input hatch. All right, so I need the input bus. Yeah, this one. Okay. All right. All right. And muffler. Okay. I'll have to figure out exactly what's going in here because at the moment I don't know. I don't know all of the different recipes that I'm going to have to push through this blast furnace, but this is going to be making the hot ingots for the foils that we're going to need for the wrapped ingots that get used in this stuff over here, which should have been done already. I'm really surprised that this isn't already like automated over here, and if it is, I haven't found the spot. But I guess I could look through these and see. Silicon carbide. Oh, yeah, this is. So wait, why isn't this? Why isn't this? What? Wait, why is this not working? I hate duplicating effort. I really do. Oh, I know why. Because I bet you the silicon carbide is being made over in the other mixers, not on site. This is making it on site. So this is duplicated effort, but I get it now. Okay. And what are you doing? All right. That's fine, I guess. Neodymium, okay. Atomic separation, that's fine. Are we actually out of silicon dioxide? I'm stunned. We never run out of that. Alright, yeah, this is frustrating, and I'm not sure if this is actually running right. This could be it, or this. I do believe this is set up to kick on when it's at like 20%, 20% capacity. But if it doesn't kick on, or if there isn't enough fuel to keep it running, we're in big trouble. And again, I don't know enough about HJM's setup or the finer points of the way that he had things configured over here. As you can see, me making an extra an extra EBF that wasn't necessary, but whatever. Whatever. All right, let's keep investigating. The Vulcanus. Oh, what are you making? Okay. What are you guys making? Come on. HSSS. Okay. Yeah, this is doing tungsten carbide. Okay, so I don't even need to bother with that, hypothetically. What? So, so I'm assuming that these hot tungsten carbide are being sent to the main mega vacuum freezer, and that's why they're still cached over here. That's the only thing I can think of, because if that's not the case, oh, I don't even know what to say right now. All right, I don't know. I know, right? What? Um. The only reason why I'm actually frustrated right now is because I don't want to duplicate so much effort. I don't want to. Um. I don't want to have to rebuild a bunch of things that are already built. Um. Gunther. Oh, that sucks. Maybe put an LV muffler hatch on it. See what happens. uh, do I make a vacuum freezer over here to send all of the hot tungsten carbides that are already being made? I didn't need to make. I didn't even need to make uh, this EBF. I don't know right now. And all, after all of that, I want to find out if this is gonna run out of energy and not kick anything else on. The base is gonna be supremely screwed. Oh, is that where you use the circuit to overclock? I don't remember exactly. I haven't used any OH. Um. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you've got yours going. Hey, you know what? I'm allowing it. Automod, please. GTNH has filled my brain with frustration and and unnecessary anguish. And I don't want to duplicate any more than I already have. And I want to make sure that this is going to kick on when it gets under that threshold. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Actually, no, not. I'm gonna go check the main network first. What do you look like? Okay. The main network is looking pretty decent. I just don't know if I don't know what's filling it. I don't know if it's NAC 2 or NAC 4 that's actually filling the main network. But I think that we're at the point where I can like slowly turn things back on. But this whole thing has got me so frustrated, and I need to do some research, and I also need to just patiently watch some things to see if things are actually working the way that they are supposed to. So I think, yeah, if we didn't have those neutronium cells, I would have walked away. Like, the run would have been over. Let's be real. Sadly. But yeah, I do think that I need to get up and do something else for a little while. So we're going to raid. Hey, I know who we're gonna raid. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. All right, it's been a lot of fun, you guys. I'll go live again relatively soon, but work has been crazy, so I'm going to stream when I can. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll go live as in the relatively near future again. So have a great night, you guys, and